Now, newsman Dennis Daly presents his unique look at current events in another of his wide-ranging daily video blogs.
Hi, and thanks again, everybody. There are few monuments as big and as beautiful as the Lincoln Memorial here in Washington, D.C. It is at the west end of the mall, and some of the most important events in our history have happened here. And millions come here every year to see it, and it's so big you have to get a block or so back from it to get all of it in the photo. And the idea for having a major memorial here in Washington to President Lincoln was envisioned shortly after his assassination. But many fought the concept. It would be the 1920s before the monument would finally be conceived and built, and the centerpiece is that beautiful, thoughtful statue of Lincoln designed by sculptor Daniel Chester French. The location of the Lincoln Memorial at the far western end of the mall is dramatic, and two of the most memorable events in the history of civil rights took place there. In 1939, when First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt found out that Marian Anderson, one of the world's most famous singers, was not permitted to perform in a Daughters of the American Revolution hall in downtown D.C., Mrs. Roosevelt arranged for her to perform on the steps of this memorial. And it was here that Dr. Martin Luther King gave his famous I Have a Dream speech before a crowd of 250,000 in 1963.
Free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
And what you see from the steps of the memorial is also pretty dramatic. You're looking straight down the mall at the Washington Monument, which is being repaired right now, and the Capitol building. I'm Dennis Daly with your Daily News Update.